சென்னையில் இப்போ அர்ஷிதா கேஷவ் பார்க்குறதுக்காக வந்திருக்கோம். விருந்திராணி அவார்ட்ஸ் கொடுக்கறதுக்கு. வாங்க போய் பார்க்கலாம்.
Namaskaram. My name is Ashrita Keshav and I'm a Kuchipudi dancer from Chennai. I'm a disciple of Guru Kishore Mosalikanti and Srimati Padmavani Mosalikanti. I've been dancing Kuchipudi as a solo performer and in my Guru's ensemble for the past 12 years. My journey into dance started very organically because my mother is a Bharatanatyam dancer and it felt like magic. When I met my Guru, it just everything fell into place. So I've been dancing as his disciple for the past 20 years at least. And that's how my journey continues. I feel like I'm always a student.
या कुंदेन्दु तुषारहार धवला या कुंदेन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणा वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेष जाड्यापः निःशेष जाड्यापः निःशेष जाड्यापः Shri Saraswati Namostute.
Right now, as a teacher, I have been teaching for the last 5 or 6 years. We've taken to the digital platform quite, again, very organically. It just had to happen, and it did. We found different mediums to make it work. Most of my students are international. Some of my students are from here. So I think the challenge we've all faced is time difference, and how do we cope with that? Also, how do you make dance innovative when your platform is only digital or virtual? I try and make class as interactive as possible. That is my experience in the last 2 years as a teacher. As a performer, I think it's been more limited because I feel like there is already a lot happening on social media. So for right now, I've stuck to teaching and maybe doing very few private shows online. I look forward to seeing what the world throws at us and how we all evolve as performers. But I still feel very strongly that dance and music and any visual art is still a physical medium, and it's best experienced physically. So as a performer, I feel like we just need to ride this wave out and see how to reach our audience physically again.
गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड जगन मंगल सर्वलोकवीड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड जगन मंगल सर्वलोकवीड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड जगन मंगल सर्वलोकवीड गंगाधर 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 चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगाधर चंद्रचूड गंगा Chandra Choda Gangadhara Chandra Choda.
Astroved. We proudly deliver authentic Vedic solutions and remedy services. Become a member of Astroved today. Witness a positive shift in your life.
Namaste, ma'am. Ma'am, could you tell about your life journey in your dance? Because we know like you're from a dancers family, so could you just share that experience?
I learnt Bharatanatyam when I was 5 because my mom started me off on Bharatanatyam. And then I met my Kuchipudi Guru, my present Kuchipudi Guru, Guru Kishore Mosalikanti, when I was maybe 12 years old. And the minute I met him and started learning the style, it felt right. It just resonated with me more than Bharatanatyam or any other dance form. So then I just started doing Kuchipudi alone, and I feel like that's really all I want to do in this lifetime. That's all I really want to do. I want to maybe do as much as I can for the art, promote it as much as I can, and also stick to the traditional style. That's quite important to me, is that I stick to my guru style of dancing. I know there are a lot of people who are experimenting. I don't know if I'm going to be one of them.
Ma'am, what do you prefer, ma'am? Like stage performance or an online performance? Like its perks and its...
See, the perks of an online performance obviously is that there's no limit, there's no boundary. Anyone from anywhere in the world can watch you. They have access to you. So your audience reach is a lot more. But I feel like however much we try with sound effects and lights and the best of technology, that Rasika experience you can't take. You know, the sitting in the auditorium and watching a live performance, the energy exchange, exactly. You just can't match that because you don't have control over what device they're watching it on. If they're watching it on a phone or a small screen, it doesn't have the same effect as watching it live, right? And I feel like the Rasika experience is also diluted when it's on a screen. You can be cooking and watching, you can be doing something else, so you're also not paying full attention to it. So I honestly feel like we eventually have to find a way back to a physical performance venue. I guess the online platform is here to stay. It's not going. I think as teachers and performers, we will always have to put content out online to establish ourselves. But I'm very old school. I like the whole Sabha experience.
Sabha versus temple. Like the difference and what you like and any experience of yours.
So I feel like a Sabha is more formal and obviously more expensive in every way. Plus, you know, you have to gather your own audience. There's a lot, but the prestige of a Sabha is there. Whereas for me personally, when I dance in a temple, the energy that comes from that experience, I mean, that performance is stand out for me. Whenever I dance in a temple, you feel that divinity. You know, you feel like Ambal is standing right there, like you're dancing for the gods. So really, that is completely different. And the audience is also very appreciative because literally anyone can walk in and watch you dance. There's no difference. Really, that is an equal audience. That is equality at its best. There's no difference. You don't need to have money to watch. You don't need to dress up to go and watch a temple performance. So I guess the energy of the god and the vibrations of the audience are so different in a temple. A Sabha is more, you know, to establish yourself and to show your critiques and to show people. It's a show-off performance, really, a Sabha.
Have you got any injury during your dance and you have performed with that?
We're trained to dance with leg pain, back pain, knee pain, bad joints, all of that. I mean, I remember once I just recovered from dengue, and I had a performance, a Bharat Kalachar performance, which I couldn't escape. I had to do it. So you find the energy. It wasn't a great performance, but you have to get through it. And like that, I mean, sometimes you have bad energy days, or constantly dancing with knee pain, especially Kuchipudi is done on a plate. So, the energy that you require for your legs and your back and your knees and your feet is quite strong. So, it's always a challenge. It's always interesting. But I also feel that as dancers, we forget our bodies when we dance. A lot of times, after we finish the performance, it'll come and fall on us, the pain. But while dancing, you don't feel any of it. I guess it's the adrenaline, that excitement of being on stage.
What do you want to say the upcoming artists, like whatever you want to say?
A few things that I feel are important there are no shortcuts to an art. You may have tens of thousands of followers on social media, but that is not real success. Because your icon for real success should be a Vempati Chinna Satyam or a Briju Maharaj or a Bijoyini Satpati, or like for me, it's my guru. And they don't have a lot of Instagram presence. They are real-time icons, and that's what we need to aspire to be. So, let's not get caught up with followers and putting out reels and all of that, because that does not dictate how you are as an artist. Your hard work, the blood, sweat, and the tears that you put in, that is what will really distinguish you from an average dancer to an extraordinary dancer. So, in my eyes, we need to use social media as a tool to get where we want to as artists. But we should not let that suck us in and sort of depress us. Why is it that we're not getting followers? What more should I do? That should not be our end game as artists. We need to remember why we're here. What is the content we're putting out? Put out genuine content. Put out content that is going to change somebody's life. Not just, I'm in a pretty place, I'm wearing something nice, so let me put a mudra out. Let's be thoughtful about what we're putting out also. And just really work hard. We need to, at the end of the day, leave a real legacy, not an Instagram or a YouTube legacy, because what are we going to do if YouTube or Instagram is blocked like TikTok was, right? That doesn't mean we're not artists anymore. So we need to just find ourselves as real artists, and we need to work really hard and see where we are in real time.
सर्वलोकमीड गंगाधर चंद्र चूड जगन्मंगल सर्वलोकमीड गंगाधर चंद्र चूड जगन्मंगल सर्वलोकमीड गंगाधर चंद्र चूड जगन मंगल सर्वलोकवीर गंगाधर चंद्रचूड जगन मंगल सर्वलोकवीर गंगाधर चंद्रचूड जगन मंगल सर्वलोकवीर कैलास चलवास शिवकर पुरहर तरहास कैलास चलवास शिवकर पुरहर हरहास राम साध पमघ स गम पाद साध पमघ स साग सग मग सग ग pama pada sa ni pani sa ni pani pama ga ma pama ni pa sa ni ga sa ni pani sa ni pani sa ni wa ni pa pama pama ga sa ga sa panchana phanigesh panchana phanigesh shiva parama purusha munivesh 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 ananda natana vinoda ಆನಂದ ನಟನ ವಿನೋದ ಆನಂದ ನಟನ ವಿನೋದ
ತದಿ ತಕತೊಂ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟಣಂ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿನ್ನ ತಾಂ ತರಿಗಿಡದೊಂ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿನ್ನ ತಾಂ ತರಿಗಿಡದೊಂ ತಕ್ಕ ತಕ್ಕ ದಿನ್ನ ತಾಂ ತರಿಗಿಡದೊಂ ತದೀಂ ತಕ್ಕತೋಂ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟತಾಂ ತತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟತಾಂ தரிகிடதகதாம்.
லாஸ்யா அண்ட் அஸ்ட்ரோவேத் இணைந்து வழங்கும் விருந்திராணி அவார்ட்ஸை அர்ஷிதா கேஷவுக்கு வழங்குவதில் பெருமைப்படுகிறோம்.
Thank you so much, Lasya team and Raj personally. I think as artists, we need recognition, and that's what we perform for. We, at the end of the day, perform for our audience. So I'm very happy to note that there are people that remember me through the pandemic and think that I contribute to the art, because that's all I want to do at the end of the day. My legacy should be that I have left Kuchipudi in a good place, that I have contributed favorably to the art form. So thank you very much.